Hello students, welcome to Journal 371. We are in week 5 and this week we are looking at forms of web copy that are often articles for hire within the freelance world. If you look at the week 5 agenda, you'll see that we are reading the Slaun-White text and the Raglan text, as well as completing reflections number 3, writing assignment number 4, and blog number 5. Writing assignment number 4 asks you to write 300 to 400 words as in a website content article. The explanations on how to write a website content article are listed in Blackboard, and they will also be explained in this lecture. For this assignment, you must read through the attached materials within Blackboard for the detailed instructions on how to complete the assignment, as well as seeing some sample verbiage, as well as utilizing all of the keywords which are in the bold font in Blackboard. Make sure that you include in your article the keywords cheap textbooks and cheap college textbooks, using the first keyword twice and the third keyword the second keyword 3 times, as well as listing the website somewhere within the article. This will make a lot more sense when we get into the lecture, when we get into the explanation of what these types of articles are. And so you will have your choice to look at that a little further on. Blog number 5 asks you to write your 4th entry for your topic. Just as a general reminder, do keep in mind that the blog is graded in its entirety at the very end of the course. That allows the professor to give a comprehensive overview of the nature of your blog. It gives me the opportunity to go through it as if I were an actual reader of your blog, if this were printed on a website, looking at your entries and seeing how they flow and go together. So do keep that in mind. Additionally, reflections number 3 asks you to complete secret number 10. How do you construct your own work-life reality according to the information within this secret listed in the Slaun-White text? Did you apply any principles from chapters 11 through 13 of the Raglan text to do so? So consider how you would construct your own work-life reality according to this information. Your original post must be 200 words and posted no later than Friday, with replies to at least 2 students by Sunday with 75 minimum word responses. Now we are writing either a series of web content or web copy articles. It is preferred that you write the website content. However, I will accept website content or web copy, which will have an explanation of both right here. As you can see here on this slide, website content is content that is hosted directly on a company's website. It's content that's usually linked from most pages within a site. So it's not usually the home page or the first thing that you see. Rather, it's something you see within the site itself after you're clicking and looking at the About Us section, or you're searching for something on the site to learn about some information or whatever that may be. Therefore, the writing needs to appear as if it is written from the perspective of the company. That's a clear indicator and difference from a web copy article. Website content needs to be written in first person plural narrative. That means we're writing from a we perspective. We're saying things like, we here at such and such company strive to provide this. We look forward to interacting with you. We. So it's using first person plural, assuming that you are being more inviting and warm within the information that you are connecting to them. You must mention the company in the website within the article, and that's within the instructions on Blackboard. And the focus should be selling on the product or service, or providing the information or consumer with information that they will be persuaded by. So these are persuasive pieces that are helped to sell the product or persuade the consumer to be a patron at the physical place of this company, or whatever it may be. And the last paragraph should always bring it back to the company, where you are more of a boilerplate, providing information about why the company is so great. A web copy article are articles written in an informational format. They are more journalistic in nature, in the sense that they're written in more of a newsy way, but they're conversational and informative at the same time. They adhere strictly to the inverted pyramid format, which is a journalistic writing format where you structure all of the most important information at the top, and then in descending order you put the least important information. They are written in third person, and they do not mention the company or the website at all. All that they mention are the keywords. The keywords are strategic words that are listed specifically in the writing prompt assignment that will commonly come up in Google searches or internet searches for particular things and lead people to those sites to look at that information. The nature of web copy articles is that it's written in more of an informative format to be more of an indirect sale or utilize an indirect sales for the company, meaning they don't come off as if they're advertisements from the company themselves, but rather they're information that may be interesting to the reader or the consumer that's related in that industry. The information about the company and the website really only appear in the last paragraph, if at all, and should direct really, the last sentence really directs readers to the website itself, the original website. You need to have an interesting title and lead and things of that nature. So you could choose between either of these two. Even though the actual writing prompt says web content, you can actually choose between website content or web copy. It's completely up to you from that perspective. I do encourage you to write the website content. That tends to provide more rich, more of an organic feeling, but you can do web copy as well if you'd like. As long as you're meeting the requirements with the keywords usage and the website usage, you will be okay. Just to clarify what are keywords, we briefly discussed that they are used throughout the web, as particularly web content and web copy articles. They are typically SEO optimized so that the content flows frequently within search engines and allows your website to come up higher within whatever the term that's being searched may be within the Google search. So for example, if somebody utilizes the keyword happy feet shoes in Google, within Google, the more times you have it listed and the higher your rankings are, the more times your website is seen, the higher they will come up. So it affects your Google and search ratings. Specific companies have specific requirements when utilizing keywords for freelance work and things of that nature. So always adhere to the requirements given if you're actually contracted to do freelance work. But it's really important to keep some of those things in mind. So to briefly recap, we are working on the Sloan White text and the Raglan text. We're answering Secret 10 in our reflections, as well as writing assignment number 4 by producing some type of web content or web copy article. And we're working on blog number 5. If you have any particular questions this week, please reach out to me. I look forward to interacting with you. I really enjoyed going through a lot of your assignments and such, and a lot of you are doing great jobs with your freelance efforts as well as on the midterm. So please keep that in mind, and I hope you all have a good week. God bless.